It was edged, he's taken it slip. What a start for England.
This is a tale of two cities. In one part of Birmingham stands Edgbaston, establishment cricket English style. The genteel setting for many an epic cricketing contest.
And he's got a thickish edge, that's going to race away.
And the stately home of Warwickshire Cricket Club. Just a few miles down the road, cricket Asian style.
Hey, cricket! How's that? Yeah, hey, cricket!
A no-frills version of the game. For almost 120 years, locals in Birmingham have been playing cricket on these pitches. 80 teams meet here every week during the summer to compete in one of England's oldest and biggest Asian leagues. Here the facilities are somewhat basic. There's no changing rooms, there aren't any toilets, unless you count those trees, and no access to running water. Lately things have gotten so tough that last year the league even considered folding. Traditionally, English cricket sides need their own pitches if they want ECB recognition. But across the country, in many Asian leagues, players are using local councils' facilities, which means that many miss out on official funding and support. And some claim that lack of support explains why only 9 British-born Asians have played Test cricket over the past 10 years, and why last year only 27 British Asians were playing top-level county cricket. Why do you think there aren't more Asian players inside the Test side than inside county cricket?
I think it goes back to the argument that you used to get about black footballers in the 1970s. They can't quite cut it, they don't have the aptitude, they don't have the attitude, they don't have the ability. What we need are some pioneers that will actually break through that ceiling for us. And the day we have the Hashim Amlas playing within the England team, and Hashim Amla is a devout Muslim, he doesn't drink, he doesn't wear any sponsorship that reflects alcohol or gambling. The day we have that kind of player playing within the England team, that's the day that we would have an integrated English cricket team that reflects all the diverse cultures that make up this wonderful land of ours. What I think Warwickshire miss out on is the practical approach that football has, where you have scouts even at the lower league grounds. We've
got 13 games going on. Is there anybody from the ECB around to check out who's playing?
Absolutely not.
You'll find there are players in this league that have got the quality to sort of make it into the ranks of that type of cricket, but no one's there to spot these sort of players.
Why not?
I don't know, maybe it's just a lacking part on the behalf of the clubs. They're not looking in the right places.
Do you think Asians are underrepresented?
Yeah, well, I mean, look at the current England team. There's only one Asian guy in there at the moment, and he's only a fringe player. You're telling me there is no other Asian player in the whole of the system that can play with the rest of the England team? Of course there is.
Talk to the guys here and they'll tell you that English cricket is split between the middle-class white genteel world and the working-class Asian grassroots. Over in Edgbaston, the County Cricket Club has been involved in projects to try and reach out to the Asian League. And officials insist that there isn't a cricketing divide in the city.
I think cricket's a very inclusive sport, and I think it's a very inclusive sport at all levels.
Facilities that the Parks League have, they're not that great, are they? I don't think they've got any changing rooms. And
no, that's a big issue. The teams who play in the Birmingham's Park League aren't affiliated to the cricket board, but nevertheless we see that as a very, very important part of cricket.
There are Asian cricket teams in inner cities across England. These sides are playing in Victoria Park in East London. Many players here caught the cricket bug from their parents.
We felt, I suppose, more for the home country, for our parents' country, because that's where the passion came from our parents. And our heroes growing up were Pakistani and Indian cricketers. So it was a passion for cricket, but not necessarily the England team.
The ECB recently spent almost £1 million on building cricket facilities in East London. So will these efforts help the England team look less white in the future?
I'd hope so. I think the first significant difference will be that we will establish and we will find good young spinners. There's a lot of evidence already we found that the kids who are around here are very talented, and particularly in spin bowling.
Maybe the real test of success will come not only when the England team looks more like England, but when there's no longer a need or demand for Asian-only leagues.